Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be part 2 of my Evo X Interior Project. Today I have 2 OEM pieces to install. So sadly my car came with like just a really cheap non-padded like this suede sort of armrest or console lid. So always needed to buy the leather one. I finally picked one up just off a wrecker. So yeah, this one should be much nicer. Something a bit nicer to lean on with my arm anyway, occasionally. And then also picked up this SST surround. So this is, I believe, out of, I'm not sure what year model they started, but the later model MRs and Rally Arts, I guess, came with these. Letitia's old Rally Art did actually have this style, but it was like the really, I don't want to call it carbon fiber, but everyone kind of calls it the carbon fiber style, but it's not even close to looking like carbon fiber. It's like a silver mesh weave type looking one. This is the piano black style. It's not in perfect condition, but I do have a light shining onto it, so maybe makes it look a bit worse. But yeah, this is going to look a lot better than what is in the car. So what I'll do is I'll take these over and put them in the car. I'll show you the parts I'm actually replacing, because these, as much as they are something that probably most of you guys even have in your cars, my car doesn't, and these are a big improvement over what I do have. Okay, so here is the sort of armrest or console lid, whatever you like to call it, that came in my car. It's just like suede, and as you can see, it's sort of worn smooth in the higher touch areas. Has zero padding, so it's not really, not that you lean on them that often, but yeah, when you do, it's not something comfortable to put your arm on. Whereas this leather one has quite a bit of padding. And then for the SST surround, you can see mine is just plastic. It has the silver in the center, but if you compare it to this one, this, rather than just being plastic all around, it actually has like a gloss black or piano black. So should be a big improvement, and something that's always annoyed me on my car. I don't know how this got here, if it's a smoker and it's like a burn, but yeah, it's always kind of annoyed me. So yeah, hoping to swap these two out. I mean, hopefully this fits. I know this one's designed to then have the sort of cubby lids here as well. We had those the same in Letitia's car. We had this type piece and the sort of cubby lids, but really I like having this big open area here. You can put your phone or your wallet, keys, whatever, whereas when you have those two lids there, it kind of, can't really put much in them. If it was one big lid it'd be better, but it's like two little mini storage compartments. So hopefully this doesn't work only with that type of console. I don't see why it would, but yeah, we'll give it a go. So I've never removed either of these parts before. I mean, looking at this, bunch of screws. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll just remove the bunch of screws that are on the underside of this one and should swap them over. And then for this piece, I can see that there's, at the front here, there's a couple of screws which will be under here. So I'm guessing I'll remove this piece, and there is some bolts at the bottom of the glove box, so I'm assuming this one pops off, and then you can undo these screws and just clips at the front. So yeah, going to give it a try. Start with the console lid. So I'll grab a Phillips head screwdriver and we'll get started on that. Alright, so I just grabbed the drill. It's going to pull these bunch of screws off. That part's coming off. Okay, and that part's coming off. Alright, then it looks like we have a couple more screws here. Okay. There we go. It's the old and the new. So yeah, should look a lot better. Sorry, really awkward to try and hold the camera and do this at the same time. But I think I'll have to put the camera down. But yeah, it's going to be those two last screws we took out, going to connect it back on, and then we'll put that plastic plate back on with all these other screws. So yeah, I'll get that all done and I'll show you how it looks. Alright guys, so have got the leather one on, and yeah, that is a huge improvement. Here's the old one, zero padding like I said. New one, nice and soft, all working. So yeah, very easy to do. What do we have? So the 4 screws you can see, and there's 2 more behind once you pull this plate off, and then 2 in behind once you pull this whole thing off. So yeah, 8 screws total. Transfer it back over and put your new leather one on. So yeah, that is a lot nicer. Looking forward to driving and resting my arm on that. Might actually use it more. And this one I may get retrimmed. Might get sort of, I don't know, that's leather with white stitching. I might take this one to a trimmer and get it done with like something a bit more custom to suit my car, and then I can just resell this one again, because yeah, I'm sure anyone else that has this non-padded one will be after something like this. Yeah, that's that part done. Let's move on to the SST surround. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to pull this whole thing off, so may as well reopen this. I've got 2 bolts down there. I'm assuming 10mm because everything else is, and I think that then I don't even know if I have to actually take that off. I might do a little bit of research, but maybe just this part actually pulls off. So I'll pull these off. Probably have to pop that out. There may be bolts. I'm just going to try that first before I go pulling these 2 bolts out. But yeah, I'll work it out and I'll update you guys once I'm ready to remove that piece. Right guys, so I just popped this piece off with the trim removal tool. It has my AWC and the intercooler sprayer and this blank button. So pulled that off and undid these clips, plus the blank one also had a clip, and then I just sort of gave it a slight yank and the whole thing started to come off. So looks like that's all you have to do. Also have a screw at the front, but yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands, but all I did was, yeah, just went like that once I pulled that off and this whole thing lifted. So surprisingly easy to get off. Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe I have to put the handbrake down, but yeah, I'll put the camera down, I'll pull it off, and if there's anything else involved I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it looks like that's it. Okay, so yeah, that is off. Literally no clips, no screws or anything, just clipped. Yeah, very easy to do. So I had 2 clips at the front, 2 clips at the back, and that was it. So if you have the buttons here, obviously just unplug those. But looks like we have 2 screws. Probably have to remove a shift knob. One thing I'm worried about is do I have to remove this piece? See how we go. Won't go start removing everything. I probably didn't even have to do that, but get these 2 screws off and see what happens next. Well, it looks like this is as far as I'm going to get. So pop the 2 screws out that were down here. Once I started lifting, I've realised that I am going to have to get that other piece with the cubby holes if I'd like to run this one, because I was worried this kind of only goes to there, whereas this whole piece goes all the way up to here. So if I was to remove this, I'm going to have a gap here of just dead space. Not going to have any way of charging my phone other than this cord which I've run through, which really doesn't charge it fast enough. So I think it's a bit of a fail. I'm going to have to just put this back in. Also, doesn't look like this one was going to come out easy anyway. Looks like I have to pull this locking pin off, which I was just about to do, but then I started to look, realizing this goes all the way, it's all one piece, whereas the other one stops about here. So it looks like you have to run this one with the little cubbies that go up there. So yeah. Bad thing is, I found one of these, but I can't actually find the other piece. I can only find it in that fake carbon fibre which I was talking about. I really don't like. So, because I don't like that I have actual carbon there, and then the silver one, it just doesn't really flow as well. Like, because I'll have this that matches with that, and then thing there. So there's none for sale that I can find that I want. I can only find that silvery rally art style one. Want the black to match. So looks like this is going back in, and put the console all back together. Looks like all we're getting done today is this leather armrest. So if any of you guys in Australia have the other piece that I need and want to sell it to me, definitely leave a comment or send me a message on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram username, because I really want to get this all sorted now, because yeah, that's kind of how it's going to look, and I think it just looks a bit better than this just plain plastic piece. I know that AK Racing also do this in hydro dipped carbon fibre, and it'll be this whole piece, so maybe I'll look at doing that instead. And you can get carbon fibre overlays, but I was really pretty keen on this piano look, but I don't know, now I'm thinking, do I want those cubbies? So yeah, it's going to be something I have to work out. Unfortunately, a bit of a fail for today, guys, but being the fact that we're in lockdown again in Brisbane, it's kind of all I can do for a video for today. So hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. At least I got the center console done, which, leaning my arm on right now, is quite comfortable. So at least we got something done. I'm going to put the car back together and yeah, do some more research. But yeah, like I said, if anyone has one of those consoles they want to sell, I'll grab it off you. Just let me know. But yeah, sadly that's going to be all I can get done for today. So I hope you guys did enjoy my fail of a video. I think I'm going to have to put this one out, like I said, as yeah, we're in lockdown, so I can't really do much else, and I do want to keep my upload schedule going. So yeah, it's going to be it. If you want to see what happens next, definitely subscribe to the channel. But with that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.